What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Let's Play Diablo 3. We are moving on into our next episode and making our way over to Deckard Cain.
The crown is in my keeping. Direct me now to the Lost King.
At last. With it, you can unlock the sealed door in the room where you rescued me and enter the royal crypts. When you find the Skeleton King, place the crown atop his head and destroy him.
The Skeleton King's sickness infects this land. I will put an end to it and find the star.
Alright, making our way back to the Cathedral Gardens. I do want to go ahead and point out that in our last episode, before we ended, we did go ahead and we spent a little bit of money and we purchased ourselves an offhand rare mojo weapon. And essentially all it does is it gives us more intelligence, which is damage, and of course quite a bit of health. So obviously we are going to be putting that to good use. Making our way back into Leoric's Passage. And as you can see, we now have access to this door. It was locked before. I feel like something's gonna pop out. Let's go ahead and get our zombie dogs. Cathedral level 2. I do so much damage, it's ridiculous. A little concerned though. And very soon I do want to go ahead and get a new skill instead of Soul Harvest. Don't get me wrong, it is nice, but I don't necessarily like getting up close and personal. You know, especially if I don't need to. And we are level 10, so now we have a new passive, giving us, basically, from what I understand, damage reduction altogether by 15% by not only me, but my pets as well. Adventuring short staff of wounding. That sounds dangerous. So all we gotta do is we need to descend through the cathedral, and our number one objective, I suppose, is to obviously place the crown on top of the Skeleton King. And maybe we can find some additional lecterns. Follow Lackadanon's story. I must say it is absolutely phenomenal. I believe there's only 4 lecterns in total, and all we have right now are 1. And I must say, having the upgraded Grasp of the Dead certainly is nice. It uses less mana, and of course we do have the ability to not only have more slow, but you know what? It is now a very cool color, or a very cool shade of blue. Has engaged a skeleton. Sometimes we do get harder units from time to time. Crossbow. I wonder if we are following the right path. There might be a variety of other items over here, or maybe even a lectern. We have some bookcases filled with coins.
Needs more time.
And I'm very curious. We are running a ways away. Let's not go that way just yet. We are going to explore. You know what? I guess we missed an area as well. Soul Harvest. Getting additional intelligence, which means I get more damage. Crusader Part 1.
In the eastern kingdom of Khejistan, I heard rumors of Zakarum warriors called Crusaders. While the natives were more reticent, I was able to deduce that this order was founded 200 years ago, just as Rakis took his army of paladins west. But these Crusaders went east on a very different mission.
Well, I guess we have gone ahead and we have found number 1 of our Crusader dialogue, Crusader logs here, or the Crusader journals. And as you can see, we are going to have basically someone who is going to want that later on, as you will find out eventually. Got another chest here at the bottom of the corner. And from what it looks like, it wants us to go here. So should I explore the area that I've already left?
Need more time.
I wouldn't mind. Anything cool and exciting, reptilian hide belt of focus. Almost at level 11 as well. And now that we have some speed, I might as well go ahead and kill whatever units are in here. The fire starter looks like a flammable bat. And it does a little bit of damage. What is that? Infusing tribal mask. Can't be nearly as good as our Leoric's crown, what we're wearing. Okay, so I get that it wants me to go over here, but instead I am just going to explore. I want to find the lecterns. I probably don't even need to make our way over, but just in case, we might as well explore every little inch and every little crevice, though we probably are going to skip up there to the north. And maybe not, we'll see. Okay, so here is an iron gate. Looks like we have some books and a wall. I love how everything is so malleable. You can literally just do damage and everything breaks apart. All those units disappeared on me. Almost at level 11. We should be there any moment now. Leather gloves of the bear. And tribal mask of the hawk. Ah, looks like we have another lectern.
It's Lazarus.
Woo!
Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear, and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement, and sent us off to die.
So now we have Plague of Toads. Looking at our skills, we essentially conjure toads that explode on contact. I wouldn't mind going ahead and trying that out. I think we are going to explore this very small crevice. You know what? It's probably a waste of time. If you'd like, you can go ahead and fast forward for about a minute or so. But we are just going to go ahead and just check up here. The last thing I want to have happen is to miss one of those Crusader books. Or, of course, the Lactanon's Diaries. Alright. Yep. All I got were some barrels with nothing in them at all. That is the story of my life. I want to go ahead and see what these toads do. They are very cool. I don't know if I'm ever going to really use those. I mean, all you have to do is stand in the back. And really no one's ever going to get near you. The toads obviously explode. It might be a good option. Especially when we go ahead and upgrade what we can. Did I get anything else? Secondary. Fire bat upgrade. Summon larger dire bats that travel farther, damaging enemies in their path. Instead, I'm going to take Unbreakable Grasp. I really want to go ahead. From what I understand, at level 12, we can upgrade our zombie dogs. Well, the toads, they do a lot of damage, but it's more of like an area of effect kind of thing. Making our way to the Cathedral, level 3, we are going to be heading farther and farther down. And we don't really have anything that uses up mana.
Your magic is I am free.
I do so much damage, so we found a friend.
Back to my mission.
Who are you?
You will know soon enough. Help me find my gear. I will reward you well. Tell me, what brought you to this infernal place?
I go to face the Skeleton King.
As do I.
Well, sounds very noble.
A test of my skill.
Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and get some free intelligence. Yeah, I don't know if I really like the toads as much as I should. But, you know, they're not that bad. Coif of the Lion. I wish I could upgrade them from time to time, though. I feel like the only thing that's going to kill me this game is me accidentally standing inside stuff that I shouldn't be standing in. And making my way down. Got a bookcase and nothing of real importance. Probably wasting my time again. Doesn't mean we can't go explore. See what's over here. Just a ledge. So eventually, if we can find this man's armor, which we are going to find in just a moment, he is going to aid us. Though I don't want to spoil too much. Adventuring hide breaches.
The cultists dragged me past this glowing pit. What made it?
I wish to know this as well.
Well, I guess we'll find out. This should be a bonus experience from what I understand. Health and power globes will magnify the intensity of this effect. You move faster and unleash terrible blasts.
There are my way. He's free! Do not let him
Reptilian hides. And a weapon rack. Don't need it.
I am Cormac, warrior of the Templar Order. If it is the Skeleton King you seek, then you will have to fight your way past John Dar. There is no reason we should hunt alone.
No, there is not.
So, basically, we have a brand new ally. Essentially, what happens is you get a companion throughout the entire campaign. That sounded pretty dangerous. So, you get a companion throughout the entire game. Right now, we have a warrior. You can eventually get, like, a ranged assassin. You can eventually get a mage. There's probably another one, though I don't really remember what it exactly is. It has been quite some time since I played. Well, don't get me wrong. Like, I played through Act 1. But it has been about 6 years or so since I made my way all the way, to the very end, Act 4. And I'm yet to play Act 5. Dead villager.
Magic bars our way, but the will of a Templar is stronger.
Perfect. Anything exciting over here? Not that I see.
Not ready yet.
Like I said, I love how malleable everything is. I don't know if I really like the toads. I may go ahead and, looking at leaping spiders.
You were a Templar, John Dar. How could you succumb to this coven?
The Coven is my brotherhood now, Cormac. The powers we serve will soon rule this world!
Well, let's test out these spiders. I mean, all I do is click, and there's really nothing else to it.
Please forgive me. My vision was clouded by the Coven's evil magic.
Betrayal can never be forgiven.
Lucky leather
Thank
cuffs.
you for your aid. I will go with you on your hunt for the Skeleton King. But there is one condition. If we find the sacred tomes of my order, they are mine.
Agreed.
Then onwards we go to fight the Skeleton King.
Okay, do you want the Templar to join you? Yes, I do.
It is good to fight with
And
you
because he's
again.
level 11, we get to choose some skills. Heal you and the Templar or taunt enemies near you when you are hit.
A useful skill.
And provides life regeneration for you and the Templar. Enemies that hit or are hit by the Templar are slowed. Absolutely. So, now that we have our leaping spiders, we are level 11 still, almost level 12. Well, maybe about 55% more. On our way down to Cathedral, level 4. Not too much left. At least I hope so. Oh, you know what? We also went ahead and we got another item. I want to go ahead and see if those leggings are any better than what I have. And we have some carrion bats, skeletal archers, you name it, they are anywhere and everywhere. I do like the spiders, don't get me wrong. And having a Templar on our side certainly is nice as well. Okay, so looking at our inventory, we basically have lucky leather cuffs. They have some more armor, so we might as well equip those. We have another belt that this time it gives us intelligence, which we will absolutely take, which is better damage. Monsters gain experience and a heck of a lot of health. Here's another lectern.
When we returned from our horrific defeat in Westmarch, my beloved king lost all pretense of sanity. He seethed with rage, spitting curses upon us as traitors. With great sorrow, I ran him through.
Okay, so from what I understand, we've already found one tome of the Sacred Order, and we have already found 3 lecterns. One more lectern to go as far as I know.
I strike at your heart.
Well, these spiders certainly make everything a lot easier. Though I would like to upgrade our zombie dog sometime soon. Anything exciting over here? Probably. Let's not go that way just yet. And, there's so many different ways we can go. Let's head this way first, because I believe there isn't anything, you know, too exciting. Probably a few more mobs, and that's about it. Or nothing at all. A Tomb Guardian. And 7 coins. Okay, so 25% attack speed bonus, absolutely.
Not ready.
And the jumping spiders doing quite a bit of damage. Vengeful Massacre, 31 kills. I guarantee you there's going to be stuff popping out anywhere and everywhere in just a moment. Yeah, I don't know if I gotta go this way or that way. I guess we will find out soon enough. Maybe one day we'll find some rare items in here as well. Just a bunch of tomes.
Need more time.
Oh man, look at these harvesters run. 15 kills so far, not bad. Though, I do need to get some damage. Now that I've reached level 12, gaining more intelligence and vitality, and rabid zombie dogs, I should be able to get some very nice poison damage. And I've unlocked Haunt.
I am returning to town.
No. Okay, so basically our zombie dogs are now rabid. I think they're gonna turn green. There they are. So essentially they do poison damage now rather than normal damage, and we have Haunt. Command a spirit to haunt an enemy. If the enemy dies, the spirit haunts another victim. What does haunting do, though? I guess we will find out. Okay, so let's haunt this guy. I don't know what haunting does. Maybe it makes him slow. Maybe we'll do something with haunting. I don't know. Let's look at skills real quick. Gain life for each haunt. So yeah, release 2 spirits with every cast. If there are no enemies for haunt, the spirit lingers. Well, I think it could either heal us or give us mana. Which doesn't seem too necessary. I will go ahead and look that up between episodes. And it looks like we are making our way towards the Fallen Star once again. There are so many different avenues to go through. You know, I'm wondering if I need to even go this
Your
way.
death comes.
I feel like I don't want to go this way. I'm gonna go this way. And I am loving these rabid dogs. Also, the Templar, I can give him items if I've picked up any. We can give him a better weapon, which we don't really have any, so therefore we cannot. Now I'm guessing these two connect, but I could be mistaken altogether. A vial crystal. There are so many units everywhere. 32 kills. What is this? Oh man, we are wiping the floor, and you can see why I love the Witch Doctor so much. Dominant Massacre, 47 kills. We gain 2 times the experience. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. All we gotta do is find the Skeleton King and place the crown on top of his head.
What is this?
Okay, so it wants us to go there. Which means this hallway should reach up. And then these hallways should reach up. Let's go ahead and see if we can find the final lectern. It's probably around here somewhere. Some bookcases, a broken wall, complete a fall once again. Well, nothing of importance except a lectern.
I will forever live in anguish for my last attempt to honor my king. As we lay him to rest in his burial chamber, he manifested as a hideous skeletal demon. Gorash and my other knights were overcome at once, but I fought on.
Well, maybe there is a 5th lectern. I thought there was only going to be 4. But as you can see, we've definitely found one. I'm willing to bet there's something down here.
Some greater purpose lies behind these trials, but I do not yet know it.
Time will tell all.
And I am still a little confused as to what Haunt actually does. If the enemy dies, the spirit haunts another victim. So I'm guessing that we have other abilities that once enemies are haunted, you know, they are going to be able to do combos or, you know, chains of different abilities. I have no idea if I've ever been here. Especially in that last playthrough.
My curse upon you!
Is there anything exciting? Another lectern, probably the 5th and final one.
And now I wander, cursed by my once beloved king. Evil gnaws my bones, and I cannot risk putting my beloved Tristram in danger should I fail to contain that which tears at me. I must venture down into the labyrinth to die alone.
Aw, sad life. Okay, so all we gotta do is, I don't even know if I'm really gonna connect these two. I've already got the lecterns. Though there could be the tomes of the Sacred Order. But, I don't know. Might as well go ahead and just see what's over there. It's saying that we have a barbarian's
That is
belt.
not for me.
Though, yep, our Templar cannot have any belts, which I suppose is fine. Picking up some coin that apparently we have missed. A few more enemies. Might as well gain some experience. And some barrels. Nothing of any importance. I kind of like the... Don't get me wrong, the haunt isn't bad, but let's go ahead and keep the grasp of the dead with an unbreakable grasp. And here we are, exploring whatever we can. There are so many units. Nothing can stop my zombie dogs. And my leaping spiders. Woo! Alright, let's try something. Oh, this is perfect. I have so many spiders. They've killed so many people. Oh, once again, another armor rack. 41 killed with those spiders.
Not ready yet.
And it looks like we can move that way as well. Whoa! That's how I'm gonna end up dying, by something stupid. Or there's gonna be a unit that just basically kills you on hit, which is gonna be ridiculous. All of our money. Well deserved. A dead adventurer. And finally, it looks like we have reached the end. Now, I suppose all that's left is to make our way to either the Skeleton King or another level. There may be a 5th level to this cathedral. I guess we'll find out. All I know is these cathedrals seem to just keep going farther and farther down. We have a locked door for a very good reason. Throwing in some spiders. Though I don't really see any real items. We could go ahead and check and see what's down here. Could it be anything exciting? Maybe just more units. Still don't really see anything exciting. Wow, another lectern. Ah, I see. So basically there were 6, and the entire goal was to make sure you found all 5. And we're about to be level 13 after we kill Gruul the Immortal. There we go! Numbing Dart. Ooh. Probably gives paralysis or something like that. And we've learned Sacrifice. Curious as to what those are. And Spiritual Attunement. Maximum mana is increased by 10%, and we regenerate 2% of your maximum mana per second. Mana fuels your offensive and defensive abilities. Let's go ahead and try Sacrifice. Banish one of your zombie dogs, causing it to explode. Absolutely better. And let's try Toxins and the Dart. Slow the enemy. Don't think I really want that. I'm going to keep my leaping spiders. And from time to time, we do have the ability to sacrifice one of our dogs. Doesn't seem to do too much damage.
The spirits aid me.
And now we don't have dogs, so not the best idea. But I'm sure it would be very useful during a boss fight or something like that. Now that we are back from where we started, we are finally going to make our way into the chambers of the Skeleton King, or probably another level. Maybe a Cathedral level 5. The Royal Crypts. And it looks like we have found a waypoint as well. I think we are going to unfortunately go ahead and end this episode here. Thank you all so much for joining me. It really does mean a lot. I hope you all have an awesome day, and I will see you in our next adventure.